Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fan hour. While we are waiting for people to show up, there's my Beppo Zizu. He is sick. He was just recently diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is bone cancer. It's in his leg. I noticed I think it's 3 weeks ago now, that there was a weird lump on his leg and he was limping. So I took him to the doctor. And after a biopsy, they said that he has bone cancer. So on Monday, I'm taking him to the surgeon to get his leg amputated, which is really upsetting. But he'll be okay. And then my other dog is somewhere over there. Hi, Lola. You want to say hi? No, she's a jerk. Okay, so now I'm wondering why there's not that many people here. I'm wondering if the notification came on. Anyways, hello. Let's see who's here. Hi. Gaming with me, it's me. Alpha Cardona, Egypt Hammond, Pilar Montano Gavira, Renee de Guy Villarreal, Midnight Wolf, Aaron Little, Layla Tabor, Hadley's here, Goofy, Mask Girl, Sarah McCulley, Justin Flores, Mary Grace Garcia, Boy and Nikki, Deku Kira, Shade the Shadow, Sunflower 23050, Pro F Gamer 13, and Alex J. Hi, everybody. All right, so a couple announcements before we get into today's stories. By the way, here's our little sketch. Whoop, for there. We'll start with some announcements, some con announcements, and then a couple stories from our patrons from Discord. Boobop997, Alex Black is back, and AGW9140. So just a quick reminder, Fan Hour is now solely stories from our Discord, which is accessible if you are a member of our Patreon. So if you want to join the Patreon, it's very simple. You go to patreon.com/snarled. And then you can join. There's, I believe, 2 tiers. The lowest one is only $2. $2 a month. And with that, you get ad-free versions of every episode. So you don't get those annoying sponsors. Annoying yet very necessary. Thank you, all of our sponsors, for making this show possible. What else? What was I saying? Sorry, there's so much noise outside of my house right now, so I'm like, bleh. Ooh, thank you for the super chat. Who's this, Aubrey? And if you are new to YouTube Live, you are able to send super chats, which means you can donate a certain amount of money. I believe it. There's no minimum. You can donate any amount of money, and then your chat in the live chat box is highlighted, and I am legally obliged to read it out loud. So that's a guaranteed way for me to read your comment. Girl Gamer J, thank you for the super chat. All right. Oh, the other announcement I had. What was the other one? Oh, I know that I mentioned before that I was going to RTX this weekend, but I'm no longer going because I have to watch my poor little sick pup who's getting his leg removed, and I'm very sad about it, but it's fine. Ooh, more super chats. Hello, Mr. Dinky and Real Kate Klein. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Ooh, and Tamiko99 says, hey. Hey back. What else? Oh, so raise your hand if you plan on going to VidCon this weekend. I hope everybody's hand is raised because I'm going to be there Saturday for sure. And then I don't know what other days yet exactly. But cool thing, we have a booth. Excuse you, loud neighbors. We have a booth on the show floor. And we're going to be giving away free stuff. So you're going to get pins, posters, t-shirts, whatever. Come and say hi to me and the Snarl team. Yeah, so make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter at We Are Snarled so that you get updates on where I'm at and when you can meet me and when you can get cool stuff. So, sorry, I'm reading the comments now. Who's going? Cool. Awesome. All right. I think think that was it. Oh, also, if you have Snapchat, Something Scary is now available on Snapchat. So if you search for Snapchat and you subscribe to the show, you will see Something Scary. So yeah, it helps us a great deal if you go and subscribe and tell your friends about it. Like if you prefer watching the show on Snapchat, let us know. And I believe that's it. Cool. Let's get into the stories. So all the ones today are a little bit short, which is great because I feel like last time they went a little bit too long. I think I just read one really long story. Do you guys want to like see my dog while I'm reading? Will that be better for you? Oh, he's so cute. Hey, buddy. Hang on. I'm going to scoot him over a little bit so you can see him. It's okay. Oh, yes, Spooky boy. He is so cute. All right. There he is. All right. So, can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I'm really far away from my mic. Ahem. All right, so this first one comes from Boobop997, who is a patron, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Oops, let's go this way. And I'm knocking everything over. Ooh, you guys want to see this new crystal I got? Isn't it pretty? Ooh. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted right now. All right. I have a true story based on my parents' apartment. It all started when we moved into a new building. We had no neighbors downstairs, and we had the entire upstairs apartment. I was probably 5 years old at the time, and I remember something feeling very different about this place. That feeling that I was constantly being watched, even though I wasn't. I told the school counselor, and she dismissed me and told me I was just suffering from hallucinations, which I wasn't. I knew I wasn't. I knew my family heard those same sounds too, and they knew that I wasn't hallucinating. That counselor was full of it, because when I was 17 years old, my cousin investigated the apartment and got audible evidence of a ghost replying to a question he asked. "Are you a child?" my cousin asked on the recording. Then a soft voice replied, "Yes." Oh, look how cute he is. Sorry, I got distracted because my neighbor walked by and I felt weird. Hang on. Let's close that window and I'll be a lot more quiet. Cool. Well, thank you, Boobop997. I want to know more. You ended this story a little bit too soon for me. I wanted to know if you asked any more questions, if the ghosts had any other responses, like did you do more investigations other than that? Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys have the Travel Channel, but your girl is on a TV show. It's called Paranormal Caught on Camera. It airs Wednesday nights at 10, but I believe that the first season is done, so now it's just repeats, and I don't know when they're playing the repeats. But it's on Travel Channel. You can also buy this season on YouTube. And yeah, if you watch the show, let me know, because I'm very curious to see how many people are watching it. Yeah, isn't that cool? It just like kills me every time. I'm like, really? They let me on TV? Okay. All right. This next story comes from Alex Black is Back. One time, long ago, a group of friends were hanged in a small town in Pennsylvania where no one would expect witch trials to be happening. They were strung up and their bodies were burned because they played a game called Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board. In this game, they predict the death of everyone playing, depending on who was being lifted. To play, you have a leader predict the deaths when the leader... Wait, sorry. This grammar's weird. To play, you have a leader predict the deaths, and when the leader is done with the story, the group chants, "Light as a feather, stiff as a board." The person whose death story was just told is lifted in the air using only fingertips until they're off the ground and the fingertips completely. It continues until the spell is broken by a distraction. When the game ends, the players go back to their ordinary lives, or at least they used to. One of the friends who was hanged for playing in the 1700s was a black witch, meaning a witch skilled in black magic. She put a curse on the game and any future players. The curse? It's what happened to me. My friends and I played at a party once in my freshman year of high school. My friend Bella was the leader. She told us each how we would die. Every single prediction came true, exactly how Bella predicted them to happen. My boyfriend Tyler was the last one to have it happen to him. He was told he would fall from a tall building. He jumped once, trying to spare me the pain. He failed. I had to push him. I loved him. I loved him so much. What? Oh, the curse. I'm rotting from the inside out. I have to play again. I have to be the leader. Over and over again, I've made friends, gotten them to play, and then they've all died. I've been doing this since freshman year of high school. I'm starting college soon, and to be honest, I'm tired of all of this. No one alive knows how I'm going to die. I have to get someone else to lead. Otherwise, I'm stuck like this forever. And I can't die unless someone else predicts my death correctly. Any takers? Ooh. And then the author adds a note. I was inspired by Zoe Zarsonist on Wattpad, and her story, Light as a Feather. I felt the need to make a sort of origin. Okay, I've heard of Light as a Feather. I believe that it's a show on Hulu now. I haven't watched it, though. Has anyone in the chat watched it? Oh, man, I regret not prepping a glass of water before I did this. Oh, we got some more super chats. Asa McFarland says hi. And who's this Aubrey? Says hi, or is super chatting again. Thank you. What is your Snapchat topic? It's just like something scary again, but like in Snapchat form. Light as a Feather doesn't seem like a good show. I saw a little bit of it. Oh, whoops. Okay. That's a strong no from someone. Ari Animations, thank you for your super chat. My God, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like my voice is like slowly deteriorating. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's harder for me to talk now, which is not great considering I talk for a living. So keep me in your thoughts. I probably need water. That's it. All right, you guys ready for another story? I'll get water after this next one. Okay, this is another short one. These are all short, which is good for me and my throat. Oh, look at this little goofy guy. He's so small. Oh, wow. Nalina Thompson with the $50 super chat. Everyone applaud Nalina. Hello, love your videos. Well, thank you, Nalina. That is very sweet, and we really appreciate it. Water is a magical cure for dry throat. Yeah, probably. I know, and I have to record the podcast later today, so I'm like, I need to not ruin my throat. All right. This is from AGW9140. So I have many stories of hauntings. One was my freshman year of college. I was part of a sorority, and after one of our many initiation parties, I crashed at my boyfriend's apartment. Our relationship was on again, off again, and we had just made up at the party. I had an awful dream as we shared a bed that night. In the dream, I was swimming in a sea of blood with a vampire queen trying to catch me. There were body parts all around me floating in the blood. I woke up with a start, and standing at the foot of the bed was a man dressed in gray robes with a white powdered wig on like they used to wear in courtrooms. His hand was resting on a large black dog with red eyes, with drool leaking from his teeth. As I stared at them in terror, they slowly faded away until I was left staring at the white wall of my boyfriend's apartment. I was terrified, but I was thankful that dawn was not far away. I never told my boyfriend this story because he slept through the whole thing. I never saw the man and his dog again at his place, but we broke up pretty quickly after that night. That is a true story, by the way. Huh. You know what's crazy? So, first of all, thank you for sending that in. I, as you can imagine, I have read just probably every ghost story that's ever been made, probably. And I think like for the show now, I try to pick ones that are like a little bit outrageous, or I add, I kind of embellish a little bit just to make it like a good story or like make it really scary. But it's simple stories like this that are the ones that creep me out the most, I think. Mostly because they're more believable to me. Like the ghost stories where you see something unexplainable and that's it, like, but nothing like happens to you. That freaks me out because it's like, what is that? What did you see? Why did you see this guy with a wig and his dog? And that's not the first time I've heard stories like that. Like I have a lot of friends who would see people walking in their room, and it's so crazy because their life isn't in danger in that moment, but it's still really freaky knowing that there's this entity in the room with you that you don't really fully understand what it is. I don't know. I'm still yet to experience something paranormal, and I think that day is just waiting to come because I'm keep attracting all this type of energy to myself by doing all these shows and stuff. So whatever. I lost my train of thought, guys. If anyone's experienced something similar to that, let me know. Also, fun reminder, I feel like people keep forgetting, but if you want to submit a story to the show, email, where is it? Right here. Email your stories, somethingscary@snarled.com. Please don't get mad at me if I do not respond right away. I literally get hundreds of emails every single week. So it's impossible to not only read everything, but respond to everything. So please be patient with me. And if your story is picked, you just have to watch or listen to the podcast because I can't like, get water. I love how everybody cares so much. John A. Connor, one day, can you show us where you edit? I'm actually this is my home office. See, that's my green screen. It's my little altar over there with my tarot cards and stuff. And there's my Beppo. Hi. And then my camera setup, teleprompter, all that stuff is over there. There actually is a vlog episode on the channel. If you go to the main page of Snarled, I think it's still there. And then you go to the playlists. There should be a playlist called Snarled Vlogs. There's a video called Behind the Scenes of Something Scary, and it's the very first one, I think. The very first one that I did, anyway. And in that video, I kind of show my whole setup and everything. So if you really are interested in that, you're in luck because it already exists on the channel. Cool. Someone just asked, is that your BF behind you? No, that is my Beppo. My bup. That's what I call him. Everyone says get water. I know, does it sound like my throat's super dry? No, I don't want to step away from the stream yet because I think if someone logs on, they see there's nothing happening, they're going to be like, what? Shade the Shadow. Your videos are awesome. You're a great YouTuber. Oh my God, thank you. I still get weird. I don't know about you guys. I still get weird when people refer to me as a YouTuber. It's like, yes, technically I am making content on YouTube, but maybe this is just me being weird, but I feel like when people hear the word YouTuber, they think of like a blogger or a vlogger who just kind of like beps around, who, just like talks to the camera and stuff. But I identify more as an animator and an artist, not a YouTuber. Not that it matters. Who cares? Uh-oh. My poor dog. All right, let's move on to the next one. Ooh, okay. So this is also from Boobop997. I didn't notice the dog had a cone. How do you not notice? It's so big. His head's not like that. All right, so this one's called The Slit-Mouthed Woman. I don't think this is real. Mylin was 10 years old when she came to the United States to live with her adopted family. But Mylin had one fear that her brother couldn't resist teasing her about, her fear of the slit-mouthed woman. Well, one day her brother ran home and claimed that he saw the slit-mouthed woman kill his best friend. At first they decided to try to tell the police, but Mylin said, they don't understand her story like I do. So Mylin told the origin story of the slit-mouthed woman and her reasoning for being afraid of her. She killed my mother and said I was next. Just then, the slit-mouthed woman burst into the room and slit Mylin's mouth from ear to ear. Then she disappeared into thin air. Mylin didn't die, but was left with a horrible scar on her face. And to this day, the slit-mouthed woman is trying to finish the job of killing Mylin. Blah. All right, so I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen the Ghost Guide episode of Kuchisake Onna. Translated into English, that means the slit-mouthed woman. And there's a bunch of different origin stories of how she came to be, but the one that I use in the Ghost Guide is the most popular one. I think it's pretty crazy that in Japan, there was actual news reports of people claiming that they saw this woman. So to them, it was a very real thing. I guess it's almost similar to how killer clowns were a thing for us. Oh no. Sorry, I had to respond to this message. But yeah, so I think the Slit-mouthed story is really cool. The thing that I like about urban legends and folklore and ghost stories in general is not only are the stories really creepy, but it gives a little bit of insight as to like what a culture is afraid of. You know, like the slit-mouthed woman and all of the Japanese monsters and demons and all that stuff, they all give us a little bit of a glimpse into Japanese culture, and I'm not explaining that well at all. I'm trying to think of a better example than the slit-mouthed woman. Like, they have a lot of bathroom ghosts. I don't know if you guys know this, but Japan has so many. There's one where if you're sitting in a stall and you hear someone ask you if you want a red cape, if you say yes, they'll just grab the skin on your back and rip it off, and then the back of you, it looks like you have a red cape. There's another one where you're sitting in a bathroom stall, and then if you hear someone ask red paper or blue paper, whichever one you pick, they will, but you both die either way. There's another one where I think it's called Hanako-san. It's this girl that you can summon in the bathroom, and she's just like a really sad girl. I don't think she does anything to you. Oh, we have a dog swap. This is Lola. Zizu, you okay? Sorry, my dog looks dead. Zizu, you okay? Oh my god, I hate this. Cool. Oof. Great. Yeah, I have like weird pains all over my body, so that's great. I'm falling apart, guys. This is part of getting old. Never get old. Anyways. Oh, it's almost time to go. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody who stuck around. If you want to have your story right here in the fan hour, what you do is you join the storyteller tier on Patreon, patreon.com/snarled, and then you submit your story on the Discord, and then I will read it here for the world. I need to go get my water now. Also, if you have a story to submit to the show, right here, somethingscary@snarled.com. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Awkward Sapphire, my YouTube page and my Twitch, and my Facebook page that I don't really use that much. Actually, no, I do. All right, everybody. I hope to see you guys at VidCon. Let's say bye to some people. It's Lavender Voice, Plum Pup Gaming, Altair, Maniki, Onyx, Filmy, Marvin, Monroy, Quadeha Rogers, Gotcha Halo, Rosa Flecha, Alonso Ortega, Slayer, Pro F Gamer, X Axa, My Little Shy Kitty, Nightmare in Your Head, Wolfu7, Umberto Zaragoza, I Am Wigless, Dolce Garcia. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great July 4th holiday. I hope you eat hot dogs. I don't know. I'm staying home. I'm like gonna draw at home. My husband's gonna be at the RTX convention, so I have the house to myself because I'm gonna be watching the puppies. So, and holding them while the fireworks happen because they'll be scared. All right, guys. Bye.